Yep, Circle 6 area of effect life draining spell with huge damage. I like it too. But that will be a bit later. And first of all, we need to finish the dragon hunt, right? After you kill the swamp dragon, which is obviously the weakest, I advise you to go and finish the stone dragon because he's obviously also not the strongest and his lair has a lot of space for maneuvers. After Stone Dragon, I would advise you to make a visit to Feomatar, the fire dragon near the castle. The only problem with him may be the very little amount of space for running and dodging, but still it is absolutely possible to beat him, and in overall the main key for beating the dragons is decent amount of damage to overcome their regeneration. Now just a few lines about the guy we all love, Silvio. Yeah, as you remember, we can find him near the lair of Ice Dragon in chapter 4, and actually I was always interested in why he does not have any kind of interesting quests. Now, in returning, he has like 4 or 5 quests for you, so if you want some experience, don't rush to kill him, but, well, I'm always still killing him on sight. The Ice Dragon, Fincrake, it is maybe the most powerful from all 4 dragons in the Valley of Mines. But thankfully we have much more space to run and dodge here. Just don't forget the golden rule. Always try to kill the summons as fast as possible, as where dragon is near to summons he regenerates even more faster.
Это закончится.
Есть новости?
Да. Ты наш герой. Уничтожить всех драконов разом — это воистину героический подвиг. Я потрясен.
Also important moment in chapter 4, don't forget to find and help Talbin to escape the Valley of Mines, as when he will be back to Korinis, you can ask him to join your camp as hunter. The vanilla part of chapter 5 storyline about book, about Irdorath, the catacombs in monastery, finding the ship, finding the captain, finding the team, is mostly absolutely the same as in vanilla, with only difference you can find some interesting bosses, and of course you can hire some more people to your team. Also, do not forget to learn master gel crafting skill from Matil, because gels on master level of gel crafting are simply insane. They are actually better than Eye of Enos or similar named artifacts. As you already may know, you can improve Claw of Better in returning with either a big amount of souls you collected from dead enemies, or either with Soul of Archdemon Senyak. But if you already have a good weapon or a good runes and you don't critically need the Claw of Better upgraded, it is a great solution to just gift the souls to Altar of Beliar and receive a great bonus to your stats, to HP, mana, even some gold and so on. Just look on demonstration now. When you will return to Korinis in chapter 5, you can see unusual undead activity. Undead are in woods, in fields, attacking farms and cities. That's absolutely not right, yeah? Talk with Lord Hagen about that. He will send you to Pyrokar, but even this old man knows nothing and advise you to ask necromancers. As Xardas has already went into the middle of nowhere, the only option left, yes, is Creel. So travel back to Valley of Mines and ask him. He will laugh into your face and say that he definitely knows the reason and paladins are just stupid. Obviously, he will ask you a little favor to do before he will open you the secret. You have to find an ancient book called Cromanion. Remember that ancient tomb in Valley of Mines that was locked? Now it will open. Clear the undeads inside and read the first tome of Cromanion. Book will disappear. It is intended to be so, don't worry. Then, using the hint in the first book, you need to find the second one, read it, and to find all 6 tomes. After you read the 6th tome, you will realize that you need to go back to that tome. And there, you will see Lord Kadar, undead boss. This fight is one of the most hard in the game in overall, in my opinion, as when you are talking to him, tomb is closed and you cannot escape it until you finish him, and the cave itself is very small, and you have literally no space to run from him at all. Well, be prepared. Loot his body and give the book to Creo, and he, continuing laughing, will reveal you the secret and the real reason of undead attacks. After that, talk to Perkar, and you will need to purge 3 tomes of ancient paladins. Lord Alzar, his tomb is behind the Dead Harpy Tavern. Lord Mirat, his tomb is on the road from Black Troll Lair to the Circle of Sun, and Inubis. Yes, that boss was present in vanilla game, and his tomb is straight behind the owner's farm. But this fight will be really hard, as each time you will open the chest, literally hordes of undead will spawn, and you have not too much space to run once again. But when you finally will manage to purge this tomb as well, go back to Pyrakar and report him happily, but Pyrakar, instead of telling you that undead attacks are stopped, will tell you that they are actually continued even further and even more aggressive. That's very strange, and so you go back to Hagen and force him to tell you the real truth. He, after all, will do that and tell that there is one more tomb of very famous paladin leader named Ginok. But one day that Ginok became mad and started to kill anyone who was not worthy in his opinion to serve the Inners, men, women, even the kids. So he was executed, and his tomb is, yes, straight under Korinis city. Go to the right from the north gate of the city, and in a little valley you will find the cave. In the end of that cave there will be entrance to the tomb of Ginok. The tomb itself is impossible to get lost. Just kill the undead in your way and push switches, proceeding to the Ginok himself. Fight with him is pretty hard, as usual, there is not much space inside. Also, each 25% of his health, he will disappear and spawn undead paladins. But when you will kill them, he will appear once again, just with lower level of maximum HP, so after 3 or 4 summon waves, you will be able to finally finish him off once and forever. Go back to Hagen, report to him, and receive a hearty thanks for your services. Oh, and yes, in chapter 5 while being in Korinis, be very attentive, cause if you will be, you can meet a lot of friendly faces.
Что ты хочешь? Не могу поверить своим глазам.
Странный вопрос для человека, который сам как-то умудрился оказаться здесь.
А как тебе удалось миновать стражу?
Сам понимаешь, деловые люди всегда смогут договориться.
Also, do not forget to visit Water Mage's excavation site in Korinis and of course Water Mage's in Yarkandar, because there will start a decent big questline about the vengeance of ancients in Yarkandar. Satras will tell you that evil Raven brought to Yarkandar was too big, that is most likely made Adonis himself angry, and now hordes of ancient undead from Valley of Ancients are destroying everything on their way. He will ask you to investigate that and put an end to this. To start, go to the portal that leads to Ashtar's lair and you will see, guess who? Radimus there. Ask him about what's going on, and he will tell you that undead are led by Kuarhadron himself. Yes, that guy who helped us to open Temple of Adonis in vanilla game. And now he's like of avenging wrath of the gods. But the problem is Radimus don't know from where he is giving his orders to undead. First of all, you need to also deal with ancient priest Cardamon. Then go back to Valley of Ancients and pray to Adonis Purgatory to ask forgiveness to this land and to the ancients. Then return to Radimus and he will be able to tell you location of Quarhadron. Return back to the Valley of Ancients. See that huge rock. You need to go to it, but make sure to visit it during the night, and you will see army of undead and Quarhadron himself on the top of that rock. wear the crown of ice and talk to Quarhadron. No matter what you will say to him, he will still not believe you that Adonis gave them his forgiveness, and then you will have two options. Intimidate him, he will retreat, but you will earn no experience and have no loot. Or to provoke him and fight with him. He is very tough enemy, but you will have nice experience and good loot. Choice is yours. Anyway, after that friendly meeting, curse will fade off, and you can report back to Satyrus, receiving a nice reward from him. After you will finish with these two new quest lines, you can proceed with main storyline and pick up your team to have a sail to island of Irdorath. That's all for today, my friends. Thank you for watching and see you in the next episode, where we will have a good fights on Irdorath. Scimitar Gaming here, signing out.